workshop today. We are from my first school at Punggol Central, and I am teacher Yong-Sing.
And I'm teacher Jaja. Today we'll be teaching you on how to make an interactive game through PowerPoint using hyperlink. So, let's go! A big hello to all the parents and teachers attending the workshop hosted by us today. Before we start, ensure that you have already prepared the following things shown on the screen and is ready to use them. For those who might be using phones or other devices now for the workshop, you will need a laptop together with Microsoft PowerPoint application. If you don't have PowerPoint, you can visit drive.google.com and use Google Slides instead. It works almost the same as PowerPoint. It is totally free and have the functions that we need for the workshop today. Also, you will need to have a few sample pictures that you would like to include in your game, and any pictures will do. So, the objectives of our workshop are for parents and teachers to be able to learn how to use the hyperlink function in PowerPoint or Google Slides and create fun and interactive games that your children can use, whether with guidance or minimal guidance. As we dive deeper into technology these days, creating a game using basic functions through PowerPoint is actually very sustainable. It is also an economical way to expose children to activities that can support their development in desired areas such as language and numeracy. Depending on the game you design to create, you may also include other learning domains such as discovery of the world and even social-emotional. Most importantly, we would like to make screen time even more meaningful for children by engaging them with games that appeals to them and are easy to navigate and learn. So here is an example of a short game that we had created using PowerPoint. This game includes questions and answers for children to choose from, and they will have to spot the correct word between the answers provided. To give an overview of how we will be making the game, here's an instruction sheet that will be made available for you to download after the workshop. We will mainly need to create 3 sets of slides with 1 question slide, 1 slide that shows that's correct, and 1 more slide that says try again. We will be teaching you on how to hyperlink the 3 different slides together in our demonstration in a short while. Here are some examples for the 3 sets of slides. Slide 1 is a question slide, which in this instance includes 1 question and 3 answers for them to choose from. Slide 2 shows that's correct, and it will be a slide that children will be redirected to when they click on the correct answer. Slide 3 shows try again, and this will be the page they are redirected to when they click on the wrong answers. Do note that these 3 sets of slides are samples for only 1 question. If you are to include more questions in your game, you will have to create another 3 sets of slides. So, let teacher Yong-Sing demonstrate to you on how to create a numeracy game now. Don't worry if you are to miss any steps, as we will be providing some additional resources to you when we end. We will give you some time now to open your Microsoft PowerPoint or Google Slides and adjust your screen size if you wish to do it along with us.
And now let us move on to show you how we can create a simple interactive activity. As we have shared with you the sample covering the language domain, I will now be doing the demonstration to show you how you can create a numeracy activity instead. First, you will need to prepare and open a new PowerPoint or Google Slide file. And for us to be able to finish the workshop on time, I've prepared the pictures that I will need to use for this activity in advance. So now, let's start off by preparing the first page. So for the first page, you can create a cover page with the name of your activity. But for now, I will just be writing using PowerPoint to create an interactive activity as my cover page. You can also decorate your cover page with pictures and more to attract the children's attention too. After decorating and creating your cover page, we will now move on to the main activity. So for the first question, I'll be doing a simple find a picture that contains the same shape activity for the nursery children. This is one of the learning outcomes for them where they will have to be able to compare and find the similarities and differences between the different pictures. So I'll be starting off with a question: which picture contains the circle? As not all the nursery children will be able to read the words, I will aid them by adding in a picture of the circle in the question. I will label the word circle at the bottom of the picture so that the children will be able to link the picture to the word. Next, I will add in the answer for the question at the bottom. And now, I will need to create a slide each for when the children choose the correct answer and the wrong answer. After opening a new slide, I will add in this picture of the happy monkey and write some words below, such as, "Yes, you got it right." You will also need to add in a next button so that the children will be able to proceed on to the next question. Now, create a new slide with a sad monkey and the words "Let's try again." You will need to insert the back button so that your child can go back to the question and try again. You can change up the correct and the try again answer slide with your own picture and design, but remember to add in the next and the back button for the respective slides. And now, we will make use of hyperlink to make the activities interactive. Let's return back to the question slides. First, we will right-click on the correct answer. Go to the word link. Go down to insert link and click on it. Click on place in this document. Choose the correct answer slide and click on it, slide 4. After confirming it's the right slide, press the OK button. Next, right-click on the wrong answer. Go to the word link. Go down to insert link. Ensure that your place in this document is blue. Click on the try again slide, which is slide number 5, and press OK. Now, we will go to the Yes, You've Got It Right page. We will now right-click on the next arrow, go to Link, Insert Link, click on it, ensure that place in this document is in blue, and we'll go on to the next slide, which is not created yet. Press on it and click OK, so that your child will be linked to the next question when they press on the next button. We'll do the same for the try again page. We'll right-click on the back button. Go to link. Insert link. Click on it. Ensure your place in this document is in blue. And because this is the back slide, we have to link the children back to the question slide. After choosing it, we'll click OK. And we are done for the one question. And to ensure that the slides are locked and will not move on to the next slide unless the children click on the answer or the next and back button, you will need to select all the slides that you have done by pressing and holding onto the control button on your keyboard and clicking on the slides with your mouse. Go to the top tab and choose Transition. Ensure that your on mouse click is unticked and the slide is locked. So now let us go to full screen and try to take a look at the completed version. So with the screen locked, you will not be able to move on to the next page. So you will have to make use of your arrow on the keyboard to move on to the next slide. So this is our question, which picture contains the circle? So by clicking on the wrong answer, the children will go to the try again page. We can click the back button to go back to our question, and now we'll try to click on the correct answer. Clicking on it, you'll go to the Yes, You've Got It Right page. And when you click on the next button, you'll go to the next page. And so this is how you can make use of hyperlink to create your own interactive activity. And yes, you did it! Using this hyperlink on PowerPoint, I have created some numeracy questions for the K1s and the K2s. So now let us go and take a look at it. So for the first slide, it is the sample that has been used just now to show this demonstration. So we'll just click on the correct answer and move on. So yes, we are at this page now. Click next. And this is the K1 question where they will learn about part whole equation. So let's read the question together. Help me complete the part whole equation. I have the equation here. 2 plus 4 equals to what answer? And to aid some children who might not be able to count yet, I've included some of the red circles at the bottom where they can count. So there is also the correct answer and the wrong answer at the bottom. So now we'll click on the wrong answer first, which will bring us to this Let's Try Again page. By clicking on the back button, we'll go back to the same question, which is the K1 question, and then we can click on the correct answer, which will bring us to the Yes, you've got it right page. And when we click on the next button, we can go on to the K2 question. So for K2, we are focusing on money concepts, where the children will have to choose the right amount of coins to pay for an item. So the question is, please pay the correct amount for the Milo. So the price of the Milo is written here, which is $3.50. So the children can count the number of coins here. So we can see there is $3.50 on the left and $1, $2, $3.30 for the right. So if the wrong answer is clicked on, we will go to the Let's Try Again page, clicking on back. And then if you click on the right answer, we will go to the Yes, you've got it right page. And so this is the end of my demonstration. And just a gentle reminder, after every question, you will need to have a Yes, you've got it right page and also a Try Again page. But it is because you will need to insert a link for the next button and the back button. And if you use back the same page, when the children click on the next or the back button, they might not return to the question that they have got it wrong, or they might not be able to advance to the question that is next. And so this is the end. And if you have any more questions that you might want to clarify, do feel free to write it in the chat and we will get back to you as soon as possible.
Now that you have learned the basic techniques in creating a simple game in PowerPoint, you could try it yourself anytime you like and incorporate your desired learning domains into your game. Should there be any questions or doubts, feel free to ask us in the chat box. Also, here are some resources we have prepared for you. It includes the instruction sheet and examples for the word game creation I had shared earlier on, and also a starter template of the sample word game we had made. The template includes key pointers in the notes section to further guide you on the hyperlinking and also using of some other functions in PowerPoint. Some other useful links will also be shared for you to read up. Just follow the tiny URL link at the bottom of the slide to download them all. We will also be sending you the link via our chat box later on. We appreciate you for choosing our workshop and for sitting in with us today. We hope you had learned something useful and would share it with other teachers and friends around you. Do leave your questions down in the chat box in the remaining time we have, and should you have any other feedbacks for us, we would love to hear it from you. Thank you and have a nice learning day ahead.